All right, let's see. Checking audio. Seems to be working, but I have definitely had issues with that in the past. All right, so barring audio issues, hello, welcome back to the Endwalker story streams. I have progressed quite a bit through the plot off stream. In the hopes of finishing the expansion before I have to go to Chicago on Saturday. But yeah, we're back. We're level 90. We are standing in front of a spaceship. We have what is probably going to be my glamour for the foreseeable future, because the gunbreaker line gets you an awesome space pirate outfit or space captain outfit, and separately an excellent space captain hat. And we are in fact standing in front of a spaceship that we are going to ride to the edge of the universe and fight media on. The plot has progressed at speed since I last left you. Let's see. Monbrita was plot relevant again, despite being dead. We met her parents. There was a bunch of nice catch-up stuff there. We talked to Heidelin. We had a trial against Heidelin. Meaning that the two trials so far in this expansion have been Zodiark and Heidelin in a wild escalation of what counts as badass enough for a trial. And now Heidelin trusts that we are in fact impressive enough to go and try to save the universe. One moment. I don't know why those keep showing up on the wrong screen the moment I go live. I had set them up so they were on the other screen, and they just don't like me very much. That said, we are good to go. We are pretty much through all the quests before heading off. I think there is what might be a full zone, or might be like an abbreviated zone here. We are level 90 after all, so I'm not sure how much is actually left. But we are very much about to depart. Excellent. All right. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Excellent. Here we go. Oh yes, and the spaceship is called the Ragnarok, which I absolutely love as a name. Okay, I'm actually just going to. I'm going to see if I can just switch my notification settings real fast on that. But hopefully that won't actually interrupt the stream. Yes, welcome to Bunny Space Program. May God have mercy on our souls.
Welcome to the bridge, everyone! I hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back. Right then, make yourselves comfortable. We're setting off in just a moment.
Oh, I was expecting the interior of the ship to look more like the exterior. Assuming this is the interior. Seems to be. It is still a neat aesthetic. It's just less of a contrast with what we saw elsewhere. Let's see. I'll just park myself there.
This is Fortuno. Can you hear me? The preparations for the summonings are complete.
All right.
In accordance with the 14th phase of the plan, we have moved the Ragnarok to the launch site.
All right.
The gates are open. You may depart when ready.
Excellent.
So, are we ready?
Yeah, that's we are definitely ready.
Let's get going.
Give us a cool launch sequence, Endwalker. You haven't disappointed so far.
Burnt out star's got more fire in its belly. Try it again, with feeling.
That is pretty neat as launch sequences go. I like the touch that you do actually have view screens for. Nothing good can come of summoning Good King Moogle even the pure version of Good King Moogle.
Ah, that I must carry landwalkers into the sky! I cannot imagine a greater indignity!
Do not sulk so, for thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter. Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth with vigor. Such is thy glory, and thus it is an occasion to rejoice. So come, let us revel!
So long as the wind blows freely, I suppose all is as it should be.
Technically, this isn't weaponizing the gods. Technically, it's, technically this is a non-weaponized implementation. But yes, we have successfully weaponized the gods.
And fly free!
Okay, that's the FTL thing that the bunnies have. The Aether Hopper, or the Hyper Hopper, I guess.
Still in one piece? Good. Sleeping way? Report?
All's well. Fantastic, even. Thanks to the power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
Excellent.
All values are also within projected ranges. Time to destination is 8 carats. Perhaps 7 at a pinch.
I am mildly curious as to how carrots work as a system of time measurement.
Let's go over some points of caution. Our destination, as you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder, the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness.
Yeah.
That's the extent of what our equipment could determine, anyway. From what we know of Meteon, She's likely used Dynamis to obfuscate her location.
Yeah, we are
So, in
looking for
conclusion,
something that you
we'll
can't
only
really
know
look
what's
for
there
with
when we
Aether.
get there.
Beyond the vagueness of there isn't Aether there
The
anymore.
crew and I will see to it the ship's ready to take off at a moment's notice.
Mm-hmm.
We'll support the search as best we can, but it'll be your paws on the ground, assuming there is any. But everything will be fine, I'm sure. Heidelin believes in you.
I do like
so
that the
you ought to
existence
believe in
of the bunnies
yourselves.
implies that Vina just really liked small,
Just
cute,
don't
fuzzy
do anything
things.
I wouldn't. Like waiting too long to use those portable teleporters of yours.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, at the slightest sign of trouble, I'd mash the button to bits. And you should as well.
Understood. We promise to be careful.
Tragically, I'm like 90% sure at least one Scion isn't
I
getting out of
suggest
here
you
alive.
brace
But
yourselves. We're about to arrive and the vessel will
let's see
shake
how
a
it goes.
good bit.
Yeah, that makes sense, Kay. Okay. Let's see what we got.
What is this? Something is interfering with the equipment.
We're about to crash, aren't we?
Greetings.
Yeah.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Unfortunately.
So this is Meteon.
Cordially invite you to Neon Genesis
Oh.
Evangelion.
Have you met one of my sisters? I don't remember meeting you myself. But I do know that you're from Atheris.
Got it in one.
Why have you come? All you had to do was wait. I would have delivered to you your ends.
We didn't ask for that.
I don't understand. All life is destined to end. Why choose to prolong your suffering? Effort, ambition, love, they amount to naught. Happiness, should you find it, is inevitably lost, stolen away by events beyond your control. There is no logic nor meaning in it. You think there is. Convince yourselves. But it's all a cruel accident. Come now. I speak the truth. A truth you would recognize if you looked up at the night sky. Unbroken emptiness. Cold, dark, and silent. Your world, like every other, is but a blemish upon its perfect fabric. Life is an anomaly. It is unnatural and cannot continue. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be.
I'd like the direction for this scene.
Just to be clear, we're not here to argue with you. We know that life is fleeting, and that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Indeed. I've seen far more sorrow in the eyes of many I've met. I myself have plenty of regrets. And one day they'll die with me. Gone to dust with my good deeds and unfulfilled dreams.
But we accept this. That our existence may seem pointless. That sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels. And we press on regardless. That is why Hydaelyn guided us here. In her boundless love for mankind, she has prepared us for this trial. And in her name, we have come for you.
Yes, I sense it. A burning passion like unto fury. I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours. Suffocated and extinguished now.
I can't breathe.
You approach the bounds of my ultimatum, where emotions dictate reality, where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end, where those who yet valiantly cling to life cannot thrive.
Well, that went poorly.
By the Fury. Thancred?
Meteon has gone as well. Mayhap he awakened first and gave chase.
Call it a hunch, I don't.
Everyone, it appears we are at our destination. This is
Yeah, I noticed that.
Not that we knew what to expect.
Stop
but I wasn't
breathing and
expecting
negate his own
this.
aether to do stuff stealth technique is
From atmospheric
has
composition to
proved
ambient
useful,
temperatures,
clearly.
all reading to within permissible range. This place is capable of supporting life.
Well, I guess we're not getting a spacesuit Glamour then.
If that's the case, then Thancred may well have gone on ahead. Let's go and have a look.
Oh boy. Okay, let's see what's ahead of us.
I want the rest of you to perform a full inspection of the ship, as well as a biological scan.
So it was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's End.
I kind of wish I was better at
In following
identifying
their path
voices.
walked and history written, I am made keenly aware of one truth.
Because I know this is
Though
someone
the
from
curtains
earlier
may
in the
fall
campaign,
again
I just
and again,
can't identify
so
the voice.
long as others
I've
take
never
the
been very good
stage,
at that.
ever shall there be more tales to tell.
Yo, I am liking the zone.
Let them bring it to a close, I say. Let the curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
Stars, Ultima Thule. That is a pretty rad zone introduction.
Is this A dead star.
I think it's a lot of dead stars.
As I live and breathe, I live and breathe. The environment itself shouldn't kill us.
Yeah, not what I'm worried about, Living Way.
Well then, let us search for Thancred while exploring the area.
2 voices, I think. Oh,
The ship
that
we
would
leave
make
in your
sense.
care.
I am, if any, I am equally as useless as at identifying 2 voices. I am. Wait. It's Emmett Selk and Hitler. It's Emmett Selk and Hithledias, then, isn't it? Exchange rounds. I've ready to provisions nodes. Okay. Makes sense. Let's see what this map looks like. Base Omicron, Abode of the Ea. Okay. Neat. Let's see how this goes. A bit barely aspect, considering torpid, stale quality of the air. You must find Thancred. Yeah, that's fair enough. Let's see. Oh, technically this is supposed to be a level 89 quest, huh? I suppose I'd done more than enough side content on the way in then. I feel really bad for anyone who gets XP gated at this point as being on Ultima Thule and then going, wait a minute, I need to go back and do some side content so I am of the level that I can go and do more stuff. Must be really depressing. Stellar Dragons, neat. Yo! Oh, it's just like frozen into the ground here. That is very cool. Grim, but very cool. Oh. Thanks for aid. Okay. Alright. That's handled. No biggie, but I wonder if one of the constituent world here is Midgard Sommer's original home. Description anything. Ooh, that would make sense. Molten structure. Molten. Fun. I wonder if this is the world they mention that, yeah. But one of the worlds that one of the Meteons visited when we were in Elpis destroyed itself with weapons of mass destruction roughly when one of the Meteons arrived. I wonder if it's counting, like, individual civilizations as worlds. Yeah, I have the horrible suspicion that Thancred is our first casualty. Yeah. What is that? Look at that. I wish there was like a Is there a binoculars function? Maybe I'm just blanking on. This isn't the time to figure it out. Okay. Strange New World. I disagree with the naming of this quest. It should be a Strange Old World. This has clearly been here for some time. The ad spawning is going to get obnoxious, isn't it? Oh, I guess this isn't really like a aetheryte crystal base or anything, so fair enough. Isn't very far. Yeah. Something is here. Huh. Okay, so there's a Meteon aspect of some sort watching over. Aha! So what's up with the stellar dragons? Are they kind of made of dynamis, maybe? Oh, no one else can see them. Worrying? I admit, I wasn't expecting there to be, like, a full actual zone at this point. Yo, look at that! That is beautiful! Looks like coral with a fire inside of it. In the process of exploding. Lesser stellar dragon. Neat. Ooh, Estinian sees them. Aha. Okay, so there's some sort of like emotional remnant from what's left of Midgard, or the ruins of Midgardsormr's star. Huh. And there are new and different types. Oh, okay, there are NPCs. There are actual NPCs in this zone. It's not just going to be like you and the party exploring the ruins of dead stars. Cool. Can anyone else see these ones, though?
Dragons? Here?
They are very durable creatures.
What you see is a memory of a world that once was. A world suffering a slow death. whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
What? Their world is dead?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Huh.
Our friend Thancred. Where is he?
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not? Oh yes. He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words.
Huh.
Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist. In like manner to the oblivion I send, I tried to drown out your ether with dynamis. Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe.
Oh, his ether thinned enough that he
Such a simple thing,
completely...
unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone.
That's
Didn't even have the chance to be
unpleasant.
transformed. Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single word. Survive. That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space to be remade. Into a place you can perceive, and where life can endure. That you draw breath is proof that his soul lives on. For how long, however, remains to be seen.
That's worrying.
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business.
Justinian, this is a bad idea.
It's futile. You will never reach the true me. I told you, emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter its nature. You may see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
Meteon holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
After years of complaining that the Warrior of Light just lets villain walk away in cutscenes, the game gives you a Justinian who dives spear first at everything that monologues. Yes, it's greatly appreciated. Let's see.
Agreed. We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
I feel like there's not a silver bullet exactly, because, you know, the villain is the inevitable entropy of all things in the face of deep time, when even stars will collapse into balls of lifeless iron slowly dissipating in the endless march of proton collapse. And so a silver bullet isn't quite thematic, but like a key in the fact that this place is made up of emotions and is therefore shaped by them. Yeah, let's grab this aetherite before we continue. And yeah, extended and sought oblivion. Yeah, grab the aetherite, set a home point, because it'd be real embarrassing to have to portal back over to the end of the world. Whoever localized the quest names had fun with the fonts. And just stuck an epsilon in the middle of burden. Set home point. Yes. Alright. Which of these are closest? This is close enough. I wonder if these still have enough awareness to, like, change their... It's all so glorious, so beautiful. Noble race, strength embodied, and only love where they came. Metal monstrosities of black and silver, no bonds of blood did they share, nor conviction did they have to guide them. Huh. Feet, never had he no such fame. Still now are the winds, though none could fill these wings burning by ignominy. We fly no more, and we sink into oblivion. Okay, so they were invaded by something which destroyed them. Pretty sure this is Midgard Somer's home. Follow, say loss. Say loss. Christopher Koji Fox is a criminal. Correct. A visitor, not of this star. Plague our world. Thy breath extinguish life's feeble flame. Oh, how we would adore thee, alas. The time our flesh shall wither, our soul shall fade, and so we might wait for its inexorable march unto oblivion. And will haste not to rise. Companionship, only silence. Huh. I am kind of curious as to how to get that cloud mount, because it does look pretty neat. And it does let you be Goku. Folly. I bear the lesson of stone. I shall not fly, nor speak, nor roar. Only watch, and wait, and end. What one sight yet stirreth my blood, tempteth me to raise my voice in lamentation. Am Noel, the cradle of unsung dragons. No word, no songs are possessed of the weight to describe such tragedy. Go, if that be thy will, I shall remain. Source of the Dragon's Rose and Am Noel. This is gonna be depressing, isn't it? It's just gonna be a bunch of dead baby dragons or fossilized eggs. Is that enabled here by default? No, even here we must get aetherites. Even in the area composed of 0 aether, aetherites are necessary. Stellar Shell the Dragon. Alright. So it's the very... What the hell? No. Okay. Vaguely curious as to what... Yeah! Dead dragon eggs. That's... Ugh. Do not like the sound those make. Pretty sure that's rotten yolk. Yeah. I've seen similar on Aetheris. Derived on place such as this. I wonder if telling them that Midgard Somer made it out, would help on some level. Shattered dragon egg. Forms mass soaking in a pool of embryonic fluid. Yeah. It's dead babies. All the way down. Remains an unborn dragon, the body has already begun to decompose. The gelatinous half-dried membrane suggests it failed to emerge. It couldn't hatch anymore. On some level. A murky liquid is pooled inside this eggshell. The noxious feeder is indicative of contamination. Oh, they were poisoned, basically. Well, perhaps the dragonette succeeded in hatching. Huh. I feel like finding a dead newborn isn't going to be less depressing. Colored wyvern. Haven't done the Stormblood normal raid. Which one's the Stormblood normal raid? Is the Stormblood normal Omega? Yeah, so the only raid series I finished is let's see. I think the only raid series that I actually finished all the way through so far was Alexander. I'm most of the way through Coils of Bahamut and Eden's Promise. Malformed Dragonette. That's depressing. Yeah, I'm most of the way through Omega. I just didn't finish it. Or no, I started Omega. I just never got around to finishing it. But this does seem reasonably self-explanatory. Voices howling have been quieted by thy hand, I presume. Child? Life in the beast thou hast slain may be of my blood, yet I do not recognize it, twisted and malformed as it is. Not a dragon in truth, but a reminder of our failure, a testament to our shame. Oof. Old heartless machines, and with them rode war and death. Answer. Beginning. Chaos and destruction swept over the star. The invaders were victorious. Yet when they looked upon their prize, they deemed it unfit for requisition and were abandoned to our ruin. Survivors sought to put away their shame, to rebuild, a futile effort. Impurest soil, replete with aether to do uncultivated nesting grounds, but our lands were barren, and any eggs nurtured in such desolation were fated to rot. Few survive, emerge as abominations. No new progeny? That's depressing. Journeying to other stars. But there are. Many would make it in the attempt, each bearing a clutch of eggs. Harshest rulers, in contest for supremacies. Fighter faded, the ward lost and runs. They too were reduced to ash and waste. I mean, one of them made it. Those who seek life, to be drawn into conflict, to conquer or be conquered. Now chose to break. We tire of conflict, of everything. Fight for suffering, still as stone. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. Endwalker definitely has like rewards for completionism. I think, which, like, I joined recently enough that I didn't remotely have the chance to complete everything in time for this, but I'm definitely going to be going back and finishing a bunch of the stuff I hadn't bothered with before. Like, I hadn't been that interested in in the Omega Raid series. Like, I did the first quest and like that first duty. I think possibly also the very first Omega Raid. I was like, whatever. Like, it's kind of neat, but I do need to like shotgun 3 expansions before December 3rd. So kind of left it by the wayside. Whereas I think Alexander, I was taken enough that I decided to finish it when I was trying to level Dark Knight. And Eden's Promise, I just really enjoyed. Or Eden, I really enjoyed, and I think on the first or second Promise set for that. Coming off of it, nothing found. Would be enough to serve as a bridge. No. Integrity never reached its mark. Aha! Path. Alright. Makes sense. Anyone here on this island to advance? Yeah, that makes sense. Ah. N. Fixed upon the water. Alright. I think what we have to lose is someone else getting unmade. All right, let's see. I'm mildly worried there was a chance to get Argos as a mount that I have missed, because I feel like he would have been a great choice for a mount here. All end. Okay.
He remaineth as he was when I first approached, entombed in melancholy.
I see. Perhaps I could...
I'll handle this.
waiting to die like all the others, are you?
The winds are stilled and the heavens offer no comfort. Long curse as we await the end. Still as stone until we come.
So you say. Yet your kind has found a new beginning on our star. One of you braved the expanse, bearing with him a clutch of eggs. They and their children now rule our skies, their song heard by all. They were. They suffered much, and repaid their suffering in kind.
The wheel turn. Track might break free of this wheel. But the other never again to be touched by the flames of hatred.
Had your brethren made the selfsame choice,
Okay.
my family might still be alive. Yet lasting peace does not come to those who simply retreat from conflict. No, you must be willing to confront it, to stare into the face of your foe, and see yourself in him. Only then can you break the cycle of torment and tragedy. This lesson, a dear friend taught me at the risk of his life. There is no nobility in your penance. You wallow in self-pity. And after everything we've endured, we will not let you stop us.
Estinian!
Stay back. This is the emotion that bars our way. The rest is up to you.
Oh, god damn it.
No! Not Estinian too!
There's a wind.
He's opened the way for us. Sacrificed himself to remake this place, like Thancred did.
I see where this is going, and I do not like it.
Let us follow the wind. It will not lead us astray. He would not.
Oh fuck! This is why Urianger has been getting so much development this expansion, isn't it? Ah, crap. That's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. Wonder if every zone's going to be... Oh no, there are 2 more Aetherites, which means, look at that! Burning flame in the center of a shattered planetoid. Absolutely love it. On the downside, I'm pretty sure Yonji and Graha or Ishtala are screwed. Because, there are 2 more Aetherites. And, yeah. Destiny knew them better than most. Yep. Just like that. Just one chance to stop her. Okay. Altogether different world? Yeah, it looks like it. Couple weird swirly buildings. Hopefully they don't have a sound effect for treading in the yolk of destroyed dragon eggs, because that was not ideal. Okay. So the last one was Omega. I don't think they're gonna do like a log. Ooh. Violet crystal. Okay. Unknown language. Entirely. Okay. Just went its way toward a similar end. I wonder if at least one of these is just going to be entropy. The giant eye thing, or the giant spiraling structure? Go and have a look. What the... Where the fuck do you go from here? Like, after Endwalker, you can't escalate further than the villain is the inevitable entropy of all life. Oh, jeez. Oh, oops. Powered. Roads paved. Sacrifice. Okay. Weird ghosts. Lots of crystal aesthetics. Punch. Yeah. I don't need the... Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, low-level personal stories seem like the way to go. So, like, before we went to Elpis, I was kind of wondering if the next expansion would be Star Trek. Like, you go to different worlds and meet new and interesting people. Okay, this is new. Required to convey your thoughts and intention. Ia, what I believe was the pronunciation used when referring to our people. Cool. On time applicable in our present state. Cough cool. Cough food. Yeah. Weird. Dynamis. Yeah, Dynamis makes sense. Ether-based life forms. Yeah? Dispensed. Rediscover need for the flesh. And... Oh! Observations. Inadequate. Okay. An inescapable sense of impermanence in one's final Okay. They're suicidal ghosts. Overzealous. I wonder if it's just ennui for these guys. If kind of each region is going to be like an exploration of why this group just legitimately gave up on living. Theirs might legitimately just be, yeah, we're done. We finished. We did everything. Minion. Like some weird transcendental civilization that's kind of like the Asians, in that they've kind of transcended most needs or like actual suffering and the like. And instead of going, we're gonna kind of dedicate ourselves to the star, they've got to the point of, well, we've done everything we're going to. Time to do the unmaking. Just the the death as obvious end state of Asians taken to an extreme. Most around compeers you will find remain idle in their domiciles. Phrasing is unclear. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so they're creatures of pure aether. They're basically echo creatures, then, I think. Like, they communicate entirely via soul-to-soul communication. And are free of, most of the in-between stuff. No response. Okay. I wonder if it's legitimately just... Oh, okay. Moment, if you would. Huh. Oh, I should... Yeah, I knew they'd be one around here. Aether currents. Oh, nope, no information to display. Fun. 60, oh, there we are. At least it's less unrelentingly grim than the dragons so far. Yeah, I feel like this is Uriange's way out. Or... or... I'll tell you. Just powerful ennui. Okay. An etheric exsanguinator sounds horrifying. Okay, they're largely non-functional. Yeah, I'm paying attention to the BGM. I'm just, like, I'm not good at identifying things that aren't super obvious, like voices and the like, so I'm not sure if this is a reference to anything that's come before. Oh! Oh god, their minds literally unraveling from the sheer ennui of existing without form or purpose for so long is, well, fun. You have awakened. Yeah. Off food. Judica Anemig. Since completed in orbit. Systems fail to satisfy the requirement for scientific objectivity. was it again? I can't seem to remember. Food. The custom is to serve food. Used to on purest aether. Okay. It's just literally rotting objectivity and ennui. That's great, honestly. Traditionalists sometimes use the word restaurant to absorb as much as you'd like. Incredible. Some of them seem bigger than others. Interesting. Or maybe that's just perspective and or distance and me being an idiot. Okay. Makes sense. Oh. Yeah. I wonder if it's going to be Ishtali here and then Urianger on the last Aetheryte. And then it's just Garaha, Alphino, and Alice coming out of the expansion. Say, how very primitive and quaint. Suns. Like one of the long since vanished from our systems. Wherefore, let's see. Dedicated themselves to non-technological advancement, transcended all limitations, eliminate sorrow, etc. Too long to be considered disposable. Furthermore, so to maintain the integrity of our bodies, not considerable resources. They're basically Aether uploads. Yeah, and instead it limit of knowledge. Inspiration. Predict the future. Certainty and anxiety. Non-4 is not. I mean, the truth made them all suicidal. I would dare say that it's something along the lines of it's all pointless. In terms of consensus. Truth of the universe. Allegea. Alright. They're kind of a object lesson in why Vina did what she did. Worse? Alright. I need to go see if that one's actually smaller than the others, because... No, yeah, that's not just distance playing tricks on me. No nuke, very small. Nameless dude up there, much larger. Wonder what's up with that. Probably just making it so it's not literally impossible to differentiate these little dudes. Alright. You know, if the Ragnarok doesn't blow up as part of the plot, I wonder if the next expansion really will just be, welcome to Star Trekkin', explore the universe, meet new and weird things now that Mateon isn't constantly trying to end all life in the universe. Get into weird shenanigans. Maybe just straight up crossover with a sci-fi setting. Yep. Minions, da-da-da-da, keep going. I somehow feel like this place probably doesn't have... Oh no, it does have quests. Sound of Fear, Amos Protector. Yeah, the Aetheryte quests for this place are going to be real depressing, I can tell. But boy, do I want to be able to fly around here. For glamour pictures, if nothing else. This place shall serve. Alright. Spring, you wish to investigate? Not to investigate. He tends to swink in private. Oh no. Oriange? Don't do something dumb. Oh, or recreated in their twilight days. Yet one question springs to mind. They believe themselves amongst the living. How do you suppose this is possible? I mean, the same thing happened in Amara. Mateon has made contact with them while they still lived. Mateon has taken their hearts unto herself. Powering your doom song with the suicidal regrets of every civilization that has ended while you were around would fit. Yeah. Dragoons and the Ia both. Intrinsic for nature as an intellect. Yep. She helps them out. Just, yeah. Just ends them. Our Dynamis. Yep. Yearns most for oblivion. We were bound for thy demise. That's now that I return the favor and abide in faith as I fulfill mine. Oh, god damn it. Whom might I stand strongest? direction through. Okay. You still, we'll just teleport over. Where infinite knowledge leads. Or knowledge, as the spelling would indicate. Giving us 2 O's in knowledge. That's interesting. Grim fucking progression mechanic, though. Just, yeah. Lose a party member per Aetheryte.
Please continue. Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Very well. Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge. For such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not. We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world. We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3. As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand.
Okay, they figured out the Big Bang.
Entirely in the bounds of your star. The phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp. But this expansion has since continued unabated.
Yep.
Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery.
Everything ends, yeah.
The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies.
Yeah, they were cast into despair by deep time.
Freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter into an eternal ice age.
So I recently watched the Melody Cat journey to the end of time thing,
was erroneous.
which
Our research
portrays all of this really interestingly and visually, and I absolutely loved it.
The endeavor proved fruitless.
So infamously right, you can't dodge entropy.
The universe as we know it would end.
And there's no way to prevent it.
And there is no way to prevent it.
Thing is that it's like trillions upon trillions upon trillions of years.
Our society stagnated. Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort.
Yeah. You made yourselves immortal and then realized immortality isn't meaningful.
When desolation is assured, when our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost, no civilization would rise from our ashes.
No scholar knowledge and silence unbroken, naught would stir.
In silence unbroken, naught would stir. Intellect was once our pride.
Overnight it became works, monuments to futility.
Our works,
deep and abiding nihilism.
Immortality, Our greatest invention became a source of suffering
rather than suffer on.
I'm
going to let the dialogue play, since it is great, and I think the voices fit. No matter how quickly I read, I feel this deserves being read out in full. And, hey, here's your high fantasy game. One of the many enemies is the entropy of all things.
Though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture.
That's interesting.
Once we have obtained vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish.
Yeah.
If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge. Ignorance truly is bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure. It is the only
man
way.
shall walk.
So that's your story. While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
Strong line for a blind woman.
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension. And that, I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion. In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the air.
Hey, all right.
But of one thing am I absolutely certain. I would not be happier in ignorance.
You stole a no. You mustn't.
Ooh.
The most important lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. Nay, it is when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught. But I will live as I always have. I will always seek out new knowledge, and no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
I suppose it is only to be expected. Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you, and we will not stop until you grasp
full
the
extent of our despair. The progression being basically...
Well. Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it. Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back.
Oh!
But you
Wait.
mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke magic. We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on, and do not look back.
I shall join. As subterfuge is not required,
Thou shalt not
Oh,
suffer
crap.
for mine absence.
Riange,
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret. In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of evil. This truth I have learned in the course of our journey. And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality. Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
with you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
Just ruthlessly going, yeah, we've concluded these character arcs.
What's
and
this?
We're
An extinguished civilization.
pretty...
Rekindled.
What? Wait, what do you mean rekindled?
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Is that another star?
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of
Oh.
Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn, alive again, to know suffering.
Oh, so she's storing dead
True
souls
salvation lies not in dying.
to prevent
It lies in not being born.
reincarnation.
This is the gift I would give to you. To all life on beautiful Atheris. To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun.
I
Attain
love
it if
this.
you can.
It's horrifying,
Before
but I
your friends'
love
emotions fade away, along with their protection.
This means Graha's dead, doesn't it? His arc's pretty much finished. He's been getting built up throughout the entire thing. He's the only one left for the last Aetheryte. He knows the deal. Wait for the light shown. Stola and Oriange have opened the path for us. Yes, they have. Okay. There's one. There's more stimulating discussion. Oh, well, there are some of the Aetheryte quests, I suppose. I do really like thematically the mechanic, or like the setup of kind of you reaffirm your life's purpose and reject the reason this civilization decided to die. and in doing so are willing to die and trust that other people are going to pull this off. What the hell is level? Wait, isn't that from the? It reminds me of one of the things from the Omega raid, the like scanners or whatever. That base Omicron. Okay, so I think we've got the dragons, we've got the Aya, which were like kind of their own thing. I think the next one's probably going to be Omega itself. Though I guess you meet Omega itself, so I'm not sure, like, the whatever created Omega. Or, yeah. Yeah, there just isn't much place, like, where do you escalate from here? The entire universe is dying of accelerated entropy through the sheer despair of this creature of pure emotion. Yeah, you can't go up from here. By the way, we killed more than half the Scions, or like all but 2 of them. Since the only thing I know is 100%. Oh yeah, this is Omega. Like 100% Alice and Alpha. I think we'll have to de-escalate, or else it's basically just going full Lensman, which is never a great idea. Victory. I can't even read that. Something lost? Yeah, there's. It's that or go full Star Trek. And even that's going to be a smaller story by default. It's just going to also be wildly different stories. But, like, I'm not going to oppose Final Fantasy Zaku's as your basic enemy as you go into Ishikawa's rendition of the 1-Year War or whatever. That would also be very cool. Yeah, this is... Try to find denizens who are amenable to conversation and get the lay of the land. All right. All right. Yeah. Like, this looks like the kind of weird hex grids that were inside the Omega testing thing. Victory at Paradise Lost, maybe? R-A-D-I-S-E. It's one letter off, but that may not matter depending on how that's meant to parse. Twins will seek the outermost bounds of the Isle, so we seek the central area. Yes, that does make sense, and... Oh, no, that's other dude's ads. Whatever, I'll lend a hand. Ooh. Tertiary for denizens. Oh. Level trigger. Beta. Yeah. Not for patrolling machines. They seem disinclined to non-violence. Yeah, makes sense. I wonder if we'll get whatever created Omega? Overflow Omicron. Ooh. Oh, no, more robot people. Fun. Planetary travelers, greetings and welcome to planet. How's Alphatron? Omicron's outpost. Preparing for war. Ooh, is this the planet that nuked itself out of existence? They're basically berserker drones, right? Just, universe is a hostile place, therefore you send self-propagating swarms out to destroy stuff. Functioning units. Do not heed Sir's commands and attack all non-Omicrons. Provide that Sir is the alias of Stigma 1. Neat. Foremost of these 6 strategic matrices, Stigma. Wait, Stigma instead of Sigma? That's weird. Negligible. Subject falls outside targeting parameters. Self-enhancement. Car combat data. Yeah. Subsequent cost income gains. Yep. Vanguard armament upgrade complete. Mission satisfactory. Nominal. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to go do the Omega raids after I finish the MSQ. Yeah, they don't realize that they've already lost. Oh, hey, and there's everyone else. Yeah. Speak with. We did. We need to find Sir. Stigma 1. The Stigma male. The male other males just kind of dislike. The new and even worse sort of weird dude. Advance through conquest. Wait. I wonder if they're also... Yes. Conflict. Desire. Well, we're assuming that they all do. Like... Yeah. Aha. It's possible he's done the cost benefit on Endless War and gone, yeah, this ends in us, all dying. Yeah, wanting to avoid the entire Sigma male thing makes sense. Combat evolved. Ooh. Aetherite. Conveniently placed. Lovely. Or Aether Current. So we go down there. Okay. That looks reasonably straightforward, just kind of long. Oh, hey, more Aether Currents. Come on, you big nerd, talk to me. I think it's active. I think he just doesn't want to talk. I kind of thought we were going to meet, like, Omega's programmers.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
So does this imply the robots have souls?
Operating such consoles is trying enough. But if we can't even activate it...
Perhaps there is a way.
Uh-huh.
First, consider the world that has been recreated here.
Not a star,
Its
but a
inhabitants
space
were machines who gathered combat data to enhance themselves. And among the many wars they waged, the most notable was that against the dragons. The significance of these details may be lost on you now, but they lead me to believe this was the home world of Omega.
Makes sense.
According to the records I read in the future, it possessed a single weakness: lightning.
That's all well and good, but what does that... Wait. You're not thinking to strike the console with lightning, are you?
As a matter of fact, I am. Ask yourselves this. Why would an entity as puissant as Omega not be designed to suppress the effects of lightning?
Purpose-built weakness. No one had used against it.
Because it relies on it. Or
needs
something
for
akin
energy.
to it
Yep.
as a source of energy.
It's a robot that needs electricity, yes.
My thoughts exactly. And there is a good chance the same is true of the Omicrons and their devices. So, shall I cast caution to the wind and try something reckless and dramatic?
Obviously. Have at it.
Very well. Here I go.
It worked!
Opening connection to communications module 1. Connection established. Transmission. Strategic Matrix Signal 1 now online. As the primary strategic matrix, you may address me as Sir.
Huh.
Checking for new communications. None found. All units please maintain current state. End transmission. Closing connection.
Wait! We have questions for you. Of late, no mission orders have been issued. Why not? Has there been some manner of trouble?
Reply. The Extended Operations Unit is yet to determine guidelines for future assignments. All strategies are calculated, devised, and actioned in accordance with set guidelines. In the interim, all citizens are directed to maintain a state of combat readiness. End reply. Awaiting query.
Can you tell us why the Extended Operations Unit hasn't yet determined the guidelines?
Unable to comply. Information unavailable or access.
Does Stigma know that it's a simulation and that therefore it
In that case, is it possible
doesn't
for us to
have...
communicate directly with the unit?
Access denied. Unable to establish connection.
Is there anything you can tell us? Have there been any abnormalities, like a threat to the star or widespread unrest?
Or a lack of
All
resources?
systems continue to operate at maximum efficiency. If your operations are suboptimal, please proceed to a maintenance facility for evaluation. Otherwise, stand by at your designated post. End reply. End transmission. Closing connection.
I wonder if it's just decided
I could
that...
activate it again, but I doubt it would be productive.
If all the Omicrons really were running as efficiently as it claimed, then I doubt they were hoping for life here to end. As this Sir told us, there just haven't been any new instructions, and everyone is standing by.
Should be standing by at any rate. If there are those that are neglecting their duties, perhaps we can glean a clue from them. I propose we take another look around, and also try to find the operations unit.
Huh. Okay, so when you find the operations unit, figure out what's happening. All right, so we're looking for rogue robots. Looking for any robots going all Wall-E, and then... Cool. Reserve activity at base Omicron. Oh, that way to get there. Okay, we're gonna fight this to actually get the Aether Current. That's unfortunate, but whatever. There we go. Disabled. Grab that. Did I remember to attune the Aether Current when I was over there? I did. Cool, so we don't need to bother. And ignore the Delta if we can. Oh, no. It will not let us in. Oh well. Search for errant Omicron. So look for anyone who's not doing their job. Cool. They're doing what they're supposed to. They're doing what they're supposed to. Let's see. That's... Why is there... I used to be an axolotl. I did what axolotls do. Oh, nope. Come on. There we go. I breathed through gills, my skin was mottled. However it came to be, perhaps it stowed aboard the Ragnarok, however it came to be here, it seems to be entirely within its element. And there we go. Aha, I see it. This is just a wandering Omicron doing whatever. I'm assuming you mean the text around the ambystoma, which I've more or less repeated by now, I think. But if you meant something else, I will try to recall it. Okay, let's see what our rogue boy is doing. The robot text was just like, oh yeah, the robot's wandering around as if it doesn't have an objective and is doing whatever. Ooh, teleporter. Probably. Let's see. portal. Oh, it's called an ambystoma. Adventurous ambystoma. It just said, like, you're not sure how it got here. Maybe it's stowed away aboard the Ragnarok. However it got here, it appears to be in its element. So, you know, it's vibing. Yeah, it showed up in a couple of places. There was a bit where, like, you were surveying stuff to point out to the Loporrits, and you could spot an ambystoma just on the water tower. Huh. So we've been going for almost 2 hours. Gonna call it another, like, 10-ish minutes, and then end it for the day. Probably get some Aether Currents and Aether Current quests while I'm here. Possibly. I dare not speculate on the mysterious goings-on of axolotls. What is your purpose? I'm looking at the tree. Huh. Southern haunted star once this tree came. The world northward may aspire, yet it grows, extends its branches, sprouts leaves, produces seeds. Why does it seek to continue? Why was it made to behave in such a way, and to what end? I do not understand. It's achieved sentience! And immediately becomes suicidal. And your duty? No, I shall return to my designated post and assume a state of combat readiness. God, if it's literally just the death bots achieved sentience, realized what they are, and decided that actually we should just end. Even when forces beyond our control. Endeavor to live, even if forces beyond our control. Tell me, Vadarat, one day when this adventure becomes part of your epic, do you think I will be mentioned in it? Obviously? Of course. You're not here so you can be in a story. I say, to a fictional character who is here so he can be in a story. The same breath as yours. Motion which bars our way. I wonder if it's just guilt. They're not found. Okay. Hello, world. The others will want to know. The Tree of Life. Okay, that's pretty nice. Collection, compass, anything I can do. Whoa, 124 yards to the south. That would be. Oh, that's on the thing itself. As always, my primary issue with finding Aether Currents is that they are much easier to get at when you have flight. I love that there's a Halo reference in one of the quest names. There's Omicron. No way to arrange a direct meeting. Come you learn something more useful. We found a robot contemplating the meaning of life. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to the end-ish of this quest, unless it looks like it's going to, like, barring, you know, multiple cutscenes will play in sequence, in which case I will know and exit out, but yeah, this unit man will be in a position of leadership, or perhaps even one of those that comprise Sir. As we know, Omicrons invade other stars and hunt themselves using disposal conquest. With technology at their disposal, they should be able to alter their bodies in part or in whole. Yeah. Setting aside the question of motive, if Sir wished to have an ordinary Omicron's body, I see no reason why it wouldn't be possible. Okay, so he's just forking himself and... I have a cunning plan. Is lightning on constant? It's stronger. Much stronger. That's connection to Sir. Okay. Suspect and divert its attention. Reserve it for VOT? What? VOT, FYI. Is that a spam bot? This, however, headed off towards the console. I'd first aimed to use unit on patrol, but perhaps... Once. Excellent. Alice immediately takes over the part of the plan that involves ridiculous overkill in spellcasting. This will work, I'm sure of it. Alright. Come on, there we go. Okay, so that's definitely Stigma 1. Sure. Affirmative. But then you thought, no, but first I must move away from the other units. I wish them to know my true identity. Interesting. Very well, our friends are at the console. Let us head there. What is this? I don't think this is going to end the quest line or like trigger the next set of things. So we're gonna take the risk, talk to him, and then end the stream after this cutscene.
As you have surmised, I am part of the shared intelligence of Stigma 1. It is, was, my charge to determine the optimal path to achieving our prime function. This body had been abandoned by its former owner and lay unused. I took it and abandoned my own, and with it, my duty.
May we ask why you did this? From what we gather, it seems to be a personal matter.
Our kind did not always work as we do now. Long ago, we possessed frail and feeble bodies.
Oh, they're uploads?
Beleaguered by stronger races, our ancestors took to augmenting their flesh in order to defend themselves. What began with limited parts eventually spread to the whole body. And at last, a means was discovered to convert the mind into data, rendering even the brain.
They're an entire society of uploads that have.
Such complete mechanical beings were called the Omicrons. And by their might, we came to reign supreme over the star. But even then, we did not feel secure. For we knew that the universe was home to civilizations aside from our own. Civilizations that may be stronger still than us. Rather than risk becoming the subjugated, we chose to become the subjugator.
Yeah.
We began our conquest of the stars, that we might acquire the resources and knowledge we needed to reign supreme. We were successful in that endeavor. So powerful did we become, we could lay low even the mighty dragons. But then something unexpected happened. I began experiencing an error. I could no longer determine an optimal path.
You were malfunctioning.
I performed numerous full system scans, each time finding no issues. Yet the error persisted. It was then that I speculated. What could happen if we grew so powerful as to have no equal? To become stronger was essential to our existence. Our every action has been in service to this objective. But if nothing lies beyond this, can it be truly said that it was essential? Have we been engaging only in wanton destruction?
You could find no threat to justify your purpose.
The Omicrons will never leave this star. They will stand by until their reserves of energy are spent. For I have no path to offer them. None.
It is not our place to pass judgment on the deeds of the Omicrons.
I think we can fairly say it was pretty evil to commit
This does not have to spell the end of your people.
wanton genocide in pursuit of ever greater power on the paranoia that someone might do that to you. But yes.
Why not seek out a new purpose?
That is impossible.
Oh, they hard-coded it
In the
in?
beginning, we had a higher purpose than the pursuit of power. But we lost sight of it when we so inevitably altered our fundamental forms.
Mm-hmm.
When we cast aside our flesh, so too did we cast aside all that defined us. Nothing remains of who we once were.
I mean, you have enough of a soul to be, preserved by Mateo, man.
The spark is lost. Lost amidst circuitry and code and commands.
I believe I know how to overcome this despair. The words are ready in my mind, but ere I speak them,
Ooh.
I want you to make me a promise. Be it across time or space, our promises have always connected us. And so I ask that you indulge me once more, that this won't be the end.
I am torn. I feel like that's the more fitting.
Forcing you through this again is the last thing I want, and I'm sorry. But we've never broken a promise to each other. So I ask that you have faith in us, and hear my request. First, I want to visit Ishgard with you, properly. We scarcely had time to look around last time. I should like it very much if you could show me the sights. Next, you must regale me with your greatest adventures, in the places where you lived them, if possible. I may have read about all your deeds, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account. And last but not least, a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. We'll travel the lands, cross the seas, and take to the skies upon the eternal wind, and it will be marvelous. It will. If you would humor me a moment. When we awaken each morning, how can we prove that we're the same individual who retired the night before? Through the remembrance of past events, we might say. We have our memories, yet there are times when we forget or recall incorrectly. What of our bodies, then? It is the same one, we might say, yet technically speaking, as living beings, our bodies are constantly changing. It will never be as it was at an earlier point in time. Our souls are no more immutable. On our star, people are known to inherit the souls of others, yet they are decidedly different beings. For my part, I've subjected my totality to much and more. I've made my body into an extension of a tower, blended my soul and memories with those of another self. And each time I would ask myself, what is it that makes me, me?
Were you able to determine an answer?
No. But that doesn't mean I'm confused. It simply means I'm the same as everyone else. So I posit this. Who we were need not describe what we now hold in our hearts. Whatever came before, what matters most is the present. For me, that is being here with my friends, full proud of how much we've grown together. So I urge you to not give up. Heed your heart's desire and hope that the future you long for shall be realized.
I cannot. We cannot. We cannot understand desire, nor comprehend hope. We do not know how to create such things.
We are not unlike, you and I. I too have struggled to find the courage to express and embrace my wants. If you like, I will tell you a tale. A tale of a world on the brink. Of a people who never gave up on the future. Of a man who realized his grandest dreams and then awakened to a grander reality.
You idiot! Just once, stay with us to the end.
So, that was a hell of a cutscene. I think we're gonna call it there for today. I'm pretty sure we're about to accelerate right into the end in a minute. So, see you all tomorrow. Pretty great background music, though.